They're helping businesses of all sizes to create value and growth. Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Laurel Hess, coming to you from the Frederick Meyer Gardens and Sculpture Park in Grand Rapids, and this is COMCAST Newsmakers. Joining me now is the president of NewNorth Center for Design in Business, Seth Starner. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
What exactly is your company? What do you do?
So we're a nonprofit. We're a hybrid organization that both teaches and does something called unconsulting. And so unconsulting is where we help companies who have problems try to retain that intellectual capital inside their organizations. And what I mean by that is we have a problem, we provide a process and tools, and the employees figure out the problem instead of perhaps hiring a consultant or having someone on the outside do it. And we're really focused on trying to create a strong intellectual capital base here in West Michigan and Michigan in general.
Is this sort of a new way for businesses to be hopefully maybe looking at things, being more progressive, innovative,
Absolutely.
and not doing the old, same old, same old?
Well, so consultants tend to have a specific way of solving things, but if you can solve it from your point of view as a company, you have a culture, you have lots of experience, so having your employees solve the problem usually ends up creating a much more innovative and opportunities that you may not have seen or had access to in the past. So it's a great opportunity for companies as well as for West Michigan in general.
And why a need, other than the obvious, for something like this? I know your company was sort of founded, sprung up out of the recession.
Yes, some very smart folks in the economic development space, as well as some wealthier folks in the region decided, we really need to make sure that our companies stay relevant. And there was a real concern. We have a strong manufacturing base, we have a lot of opportunities, a lot of skills. How do we find different ways, perhaps outside of the automotive industry, for example, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, auto suppliers, they can do things outside of what they're used to doing, new opportunities, new markets. Our job is to help them, give them the tools and the mindsets to do that.
Well, and we did hear that for a very long time from both our current governor and our prior governor, that the secret to Michigan's success going forward was diversification, because, and especially Grand Rapids, such a hard manufacturing base. Grand Rapids made products, they sold them, they were profitable, and that used to be all they had to do.
Right. So I think we've seen a lot of success with companies who recognize that every product is an experience. And if you can think about that there's a lot more value there when you provide an experience. How do we take advantage of that? So the company can think about new channels and new business models. Definitely a way to think broader and innovate across the whole business model. We also do that with small startups. How do we help them go from an idea and a concept to a business that employs more people? Well,
it was sort of my next question. You're not only helping existing businesses morph and change so that they can stay relevant and stay in business, but helping folks who might have an idea, not just create that product to sell, but to create a whole company around it?
Absolutely. So we work with folks called GR Current. It's an initiative in West Michigan to help entrepreneurs that already have a concept and are on the edge of creating that business. And so really helping them go to the next level to create that model that's profitable, that offers value, and hopefully can employ more people.
So very quickly, do you have any big one success story that you can point to and say, see, that's what we did?
So I would love to use their name, but I'm not sure I've asked their permission.
And you have to do it in about 30 seconds too,
okay.
So
Well, there was a company on the other side of the state actually that was an automotive supplier, and we were able to find 3 other ways for them to use their core capabilities in industries that had nothing to do with cars, but use their capabilities in a way that they really have the opportunity to expand their business in a huge way.
That they probably never would have seen without you.
They didn't even conceive of it. So
excellent. Well, awesome company. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
For more information on today's topic, you can visit northcenter.org. Today's COMCAST Newsmaker was Seth Starner, the president of NewNorth Center for Design in Business.